Oh my god, hi. Holy shit, that was a much longer pre-roll than I intended. But I had something break like instantly upon like streaming. It's like I want to do one last check, make sure everything is working, uh, and I'd overlooked something, and so I had to go back and fix it while the stream was running, which is not fun. Not fun. It's very stressful to do that because I don't want to I don't want to show how the sausage was made, you know. But we're here. Oh my god, it's StarCraft, and there's no music. It's hauntingly quiet right now, actually. In fact, all you can hear are the fucking sounds. Let me make sure this hotkey works right here. Uh, there we go, that hotkey still works. Yeah, all you can hear is the sounds of Abathur just fucking occasionally just slamming about. Oh man, it's been a while. Been a while since I solo streamed. Been a while since I did StarCraft. It's been a while since I've done anything, so this might be an utter fucking disaster. It might be fine. Who knows? Nobody knows. I don't know. I'm gonna take you back to 7 years ago now. I think even further than that. I've been a fan of StarCraft competitive basically since Wings came out, like around 2012, 2013 when I was in high school. Is I have to click back in the screen so we actually have high frame rate Abathur being a fucking creep, right? Um, was that was when I was into like StarCraft competitive around the first time, and then it was in 2015, while I was in college, I decided I wanted to be. Originally, the goal was moderately okay at StarCraft 2, and so that's what this channel started as originally 7 years ago. It was my excuse to like stream and have fun and play StarCraft in the pursuit of getting moderately good. And as it turns out, it didn't take me very long to do that. I went from having never actually played StarCraft outside of the campaign on like normal difficulty to high gold, low platinum within a season, right? Like it was pretty fast. Um, And so the goal then shifted to be from moderately good to pretty decent, actually. I wanted to be at least a master, hopefully a grandmaster, but that never materialized because I played for about 2 more seasons and then I dropped out of college and picked up a full-time job with irregular hours and shit pay, and I got really depressed. And so this channel just went inactive for years upon years upon years upon years, and I really haven't played much StarCraft since then. I've come back every once in a while to play like co-op. I've continued to watch the competitive scene mostly consistently um, since then, and I've placed on ladder a couple times since then as well. Usually in that I went back down because I was like high platinum by the time I stopped playing a lot. And I went back down to like low plat, high gold after that. Um, and yeah, that's so I wanted to go back to my roots, back to the original idea of this channel. In fact, the original channel URL. Uh, no, actually, no. The original yeah, the original idea was just do StarCraft, and like I wanted to do that. I wanted to play StarCraft again, and well, more so, I wanted to solo stream, but I really couldn't think of anything to solo stream besides StarCraft. This game means a lot to me, and we're just gonna have to discard all of the really bad things that the publishing company has done since then. I look, StarCraft 2, if you want to play on ladder, it's free. Don't give them your money. Uh, because Blizzard is it's a trash fire company, and that's just kind of how it is. And we have to be kind of critical of StarCraft while we play it, but that's, it's whatever. Um, whom's the fuck is... Okay, somebody wanted my attention. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, I guess there's not much else to do besides just play and shake off the years worth of rust that I have on me. If I go back here, as you can see, my highest, I finished in platinum 3 seasons, uh, and I've played, it says I played a ranked match. That is untrue. I've not played a ranked match this season. I played a a brawl against nobody. In fact, um, I played a custom brawl against nobody just to make sure that all my systems were working before I started stream. So, uh, yeah, if just all these, yeah, these are all my season placements. This was when I played a lot, was late 2015 into early 2016, and this can't have been. I remember finishing higher than this. Oh well, it's whatever. And then I played for the next season, and then I stopped playing, and then I came back years later. I did that, and then I didn't play for a long time. So that's kind of where I sit. So I got to do my placements, and I guess there is no other way to do it than just to hit the play button and hopefully not suck ass. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. You have no idea. My biggest fear, especially since I plan on going for like 4 or 5 hours today, probably closer to 4 because I started late. My biggest fear is that I'm just gonna like bottom out in low gold and just like be really upset about it. Also, before stream, I set up this little thing. Let's go! Yeah!
Mineral quantity insufficient.
So I got a special little overlay here set up for the reasons. And this is we're not gonna do anything special, I think, is kind of the plan. I'm probably even gonna am I playing against random? I didn't even check the race. I didn't even check the race of the person that I'm playing. Uh I have no idea. I have no idea what they're playing actually. Which is troubling. You usually want to have that kind of information on lock, because it affects your matchup, but I don't think it's going to. I think I'm just going to go for straight up roach play, even though I don't really like roach play.
Command unacceptable. More minerals.
Just because roach play is very consistent, you know? And I think that's the plan here. So we wait, if I remember correctly, opening it's like right about now you throw down one of these, and then you pull that early because you fucked it up already. You build a spawning pool.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
And then we need to continue droning. I should have actually made an overlord there with that larva, but I'll make an overlord here.
Required.
Definitely start moving drones over to get gas. I don't think my overlord's gonna be. No, it's definitely gonna be done. I'm worrying about nothing. It's like a 3-queen start with speed. I'm realizing now that this overlord's over here and actually hasn't scouted what my opponent is playing. Definitely don't start with 2 queens there. I'm playing against a Zerg player. Okay. Okay, and they've started their second hatch after I did. So if it's a Zerg player, that actually creates some problems for me. I might have to go into... I might have to go into something here. I'm gonna reposition this, since I don't have to worry about air units.
Need more.
Since we're just gonna wait on them, really. I'm gonna move the Overlord there to get the information to see if they're going to be doing anything particularly aggressive. If I remember correctly, they might have been random. I should have checked that. But if they are a random Zerg, that does kind of imply something a little bit more cheesy.
More overlords required. Mineral quantity.
Me getting supply blocked is just a measure of my fucking... Okay, so I'm just gonna put the Ovi there. So if they do anything terrible, I'll have eyes on it.
Command unacceptable. Insufficient overlords. swarm has evolved.
So we got speedlings. They're doing banelings. They are doing banelings.
Command unacceptable. Not enough minerals.
They might be building defensive banelings actually, and I might be
Mineral
really overcommitting here.
insufficient.
I don't actually know. I just know that they have banelings. We'll check again for like gas or whatnot. With roaches out. Okay, no, this is.
Swarm forces under attack. Queen birth successful. Swarm forces under attack.
Okay, that was a little scary.
Must spawn more overlords.
And then I'm also supply blocked because I am not paying attention really.
More overlords required.
Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, yeah, no, this is fine. This is actually pretty fine. We'll get Glial as well. We're gonna send one little scout circling here to see if they're taking a third, and if they're not, we're gonna take a. We're gonna play a little bit more safe still.
Enough minerals.
And if they are,
More mineral swarm forces under attack.
oh, the roaches are coming. Okay. My saving grace here is the potentiality that
Exhausted.
my downside here is that I'm fucking terrible at micro. And I think I lost this. I think I genuinely already lost this.
Mutation complete. Evolution complete.
I don't deserve to be alive. I don't deserve to be alive. Okay.
Unacceptable.
Here comes more roaches.
Insufficient overlords. Mineral cluster expended.
Okay.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, now I'm fine.
Mineral field exhausted.
These are +0 roaches.
which gives me a pretty decisive advantage because I've got +1 roaches.
Swarm forces under attack. Newly birthed command unacceptable. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Newly birthed queen ready. Hive cluster
I think I win here.
under
I think
direct
if he wants to go
assault.
full base trade, I win here.
Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah, I think this is the win. Because I'm pretty sure my entire roach force here, unless he's built up like a secret base somewhere, which will get revealed pretty soon here. And that's it. That's the victory. Oh my god. Oh, my fucking poor heart. Oh. Oh, man, my poor heart. Oh, okay. 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 That was... That was so stressful. I'm, like, trembling over here. How'd I do? I got matched as a fucking... No. What? No. What? No. What? What is this matchmaking system? What are you doing? StarCraft. What are you doing? StarCraft. That's a master. That is a master. What the fuck are you doing to me, StarCraft? What? Let me make sure I'm not... Yeah, I'm not losing my mind here. That was a master. That was... Oh my fucking god. Oof. That was a random master. I can't take this. I can't do that. I can't do 4 more games against masters. God. God, give me strength. I'm not that good. Alright, well, let's go again. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just gonna like, oh, I just want to be put back into gold, please. I don't want to play stressful games. I want to be in a skill group that is like acceptable for me, right? I'm playing against a Terran though. Terran used to be like my strongest.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
ZVT was, for a very long time, my strongest. Like, back when I played a lot, I had like a 50.5% total win ratio, but like 53 against Terran. Like, I was quite good versus the Terran menace. Oh, I didn't even change F. Fucking. Where are my manners? Where are my manners?
Not enough minerals. More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Where's this one to go? I guess you could go there. I think that was fine getting back into the game. It's fine. Fine, 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 fine.
Hive cluster under direct assault.
Okay. Alright, I'm getting bunker rushed.
Additional Vespine gas required. Hive cluster under direct assault. More minerals required. Newly birthed queen ready. Command unacceptable. Swarm forces under attack.
Okay, Okay, this is problematic. This is in fact very problematic.
Swarm as evil. Queen.
Where the fuck is this dude's bunker at? Or barracks at, like?
Insufficient overlords. Command unacceptable.
There's the rats. Yeah, I lose. I lose. I haven't played against a bunker rush in like 6 years. Honestly, I should have taken the no GLHF. It's like a huge cheese timing. Like my senses have dulled. I just was like, have people gotten ruder? Like it used to be common courtesy to GLHF. Um, and then it wasn't, and I was like, it's just getting rude. But like, no, if my senses were still on the top of my game, I would have probably started scouting like immediately. Hey, 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 hey.
Must
So that's the
spawn
marine button,
warlords.
and now I'm concerned. Right now I'm concerned. You just someone just types A like that, and you're just like, all right, what does that mean? It's the marine button. Like, am I paranoid? Am I already paranoid?
Mineral quantity insufficient. Command unacceptable.
Okay, so I'm just paranoid. That's all. Except I'm not paranoid because that dude's bunker is not in his base.
Newly birthed queen ready.
This dude's barracks is not in his base. Like this is extremely suspicious. This is super like, and he's built, so he is active.
More overlords required.
Dude, where's your racks? Where's your racks, dude?
Must spawn more overlords. Quick evolution complete.
And it's entirely possible that this player that I'm playing against is just like bad, but that's a dangerous assumption to make.
Sufficient.
You know, like that's just not an assumption that you should make. You should always kind of be wary about doing something like that.
More minerals required. Not enough energy.
I mean, it could very well be that they're not making anything. In which case, I'm gonna attack them with lings pretty soon here, and it could just be that yeah, they have nothing to defend themselves with.
Birthed queen ready.
We'll see.
Insufficient overlords.
Yeah, there's nothing here, and there's their racks. Oh, this person's new. They built a marauder. Oh, this is not kosher. Oh, this person's new. Oh, I'm a bully. I'm a bully now.
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh, come on, don't be that player. I understand it, but like, don't float. Okay, well, my opponent is just not very experienced at the game,
Unacceptable.
and had a bad build order where they just didn't build any defenses. They built their racks on like 40 supply without any expansions, and the only way to clear this up is just to build mutas. So I'm just gonna stock resources for mutas until we get there, and then we'll be fine. There is nothing else to do, unfortunately. There's no counter. Okay, he just leaves. All right. Well, I don't feel great about that victory. I definitely don't feel great about it. It makes me feel a little bit like a bully. I don't want to put them on blast like this, but yeah. Yeah, this person is extraordinarily new. Might have been their first ever game on ladder. Like, I don't know how else to explain that one. I don't know how else to explain that one. Alright, well, let's just keep on rolling then. How's it going, Rhodes? Thanks for dropping by the way. I'm glad to see a fellow StarCraft fan. Alright, so this person's using the fun profile picture, which is good news. They're playing random, which is bad news.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity.
They did GLHF them,
insufficient.
which is good news. They're the first person all day to GLHF me.
Minerals required.
It's been too long since played any ladder. I mean, it's been 2 years for me. It's been about 2 years for me, so I definitely vibe with that energy. So the GLHF is good news, but I'm still gonna play this a little bit cautiously. I'm gonna build up to 18. I'm gonna get my pool started. I'm gonna send one of my workers to go exploring because so they are Terran, and that is either their scouting unit or they've already like stuck something across the map, and like that's support for it. It's kind of impossible to tell. We are going to counter scout though just a little bit. Not a ton, because I don't I don't want to commit too hard to it, you know? But I do want to be sure that this is the only SCV that my opponent has sent me all game. For the most part, we're just going to play standard, though. It appears that, yeah, if either there is no cheese incoming or the cheese is so thoroughly delayed that it's not actually going to be much of a threat.
Mineral quantity
Again, kind of
insufficient.
difficult to tell based off of, you know, just the information that we have. This is extremely standard. Racks up front, no gate in the way. He's already built his first expansion. This looks standard.
Swarm forces under attack.
In fact, he's going to kill my Overlord there, so we'll bolster up a little bit.
Required.
This is extraordinarily standard. He's going into a reactor. I can't actually see much inside of his base, but I'm not too worried about it.
Minerals. More minerals.
I'm going to build up a
required.
small supply of defensive lanes. It's 150 for that.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Send an extra OV over that way. And then we're just gonna keep playing the game as it's meant to be played in a pretty standard,
Newly birthed queen ready.
not at all suspicious kind of way. Probably make an extra queen. And we're about 40 supplies, so we'll go into a roach warren.
Evolution.
Because again, I don't really like roach play, but it's pretty safe. Just making defensive links at this point.
More minerals required. Not enough
While we
minerals.
build up our own little supplies. We'll take a couple of these Zerglings here, and we're gonna scout the third as well. Now that we've got speed. Because again, we're just
Birth successful.
being cautious.
Swarm forces under attack.
They've got a bunker. Okay, so he's playing very defensively.
Must spawn more overlords.
Which is basically my go-ahead to take this base here. The fact that he's thrown down the fact that he's thrown that down is good news for me. That is my sign to just go ahead and take a base.
Command unacceptable. Swarm forces under attack.
It's built a Viking to clear off my OVs. He is playing very defensively. A little suspiciously defensively, I might even say. We're gonna build a couple of spores. And we're gonna swell into roaches for some kind of big roach push, I think is the play. We're gonna use the next couple of cycles here. And if we're gonna go into swell of roaches, we really should have started this as well. But it's a little...
Swarm has evolved. Swarm forces under attack. More overlords required.
We're gonna leave this queen here at home, and we're gonna take the rest of our boyos here, and we're gonna be aggressive. It's a bit of an anti-timing because I don't have my research yet, but what are you gonna do?
Mineral quantity insufficient.
We're gonna try and keep him off of this third. He's trying to land the third here, and I think the play is to keep him off of it. Alright,
Not enough minerals.
taking this as a sign to put the pressure on. This feels like a pretty done game.
Mineral field depleted. Mutation complete.
We're going to expand our gas production here a little bit.
Swarm forces under attack.
Alright, that's a GG. Okay. Yeah, that felt like a very stand-up game. Pushing the ramp was the right call there. Yeah, I was kind of... I felt he was playing very defensively, and... frankly, I have... Oh, yeah, no, this feels bad. And they're really just sticking me all over the ladder right now. They put me against a couple people who are way above me, and I've been put now against a couple people who are way below me. I've played enough Zerg, and I've watched enough competitive play to know, like, if you let the Zerg fall, like, if you let the Zerg get ahead, I saw the bunker, and I was like, that's a little too defensive, right? That is signaling to me that you're going to turtle on 2 bases, and you're not going to really interact with me. You're probably going to go into some kind of mechanical play, try to stabilize on your third, and Zerg stabilizes on their third substantially faster. And so that was just like, take the third, swell the roaches, stop it from taking the third. The play there was really just, I wanted to keep him off the third. I didn't really care about killing it. I was just going to put pressure, and then I saw he had, like, a bunch of Hellions, and that's really it. And I was like, well, my 1/1 roach swell can definitely kill this. You know? And then I saw the tanks with no protection, and I was like, well, my roaches can definitely kill these as well. So that was just kind of like a push into it. A little bit of microplay there towards the end because I was like, I have enough. I have enough, right? It's hard to say. I would have to check the actual thing to see what they went. It was slow though. It was very slow. Whatever they went was far too slow for
Mineral quantity.
playing against a Zerg. Like he didn't do the Hellion run by until I was already on my third,
Required.
and by then I had my rote swell and like 4 queens defend, and it's just like when you're in a position like that, it's comfortable. So we're going up against, I believe, another Terran player. I need to get better at remembering to look at what the fuck I'm playing. Once again, I am lost on what it is that I am playing against. I think it was Terran, though. I don't have any idea about that, though. Yeah, playing just straight approach style almost certainly again, unless I run into something a little crazy. is once again going to be the play here. Just brain emptied there for a second. I forgot what I was going to be building.
Command
Man,
unacceptable.
the new maps are not at all kind to putting stuff behind your mineral lines, are they? Oh, it's an Overlord. Okay, so we're going against a Zerg player, which means I can be a little more aggressive in my Overlord placement, because... shit, why not, you know? They're not going to be able to shoot him down or anything. So with that in mind, we're going to play very reactive to whatever we see. If this Overlord gets over here and they don't have a second taken, I'm gonna start just gonna throw down crawlers just immediately. No, they've got the same opening that I did. They're pretty much on the same line that I am on, albeit they're a little bit faster, I think, at this point. That's also good news for me, because it means I get to play a very straight up game. And I am more confident with straight up games than super tense, like, microfests, you know? I'm in fact going to greed pretty significantly here and use pretty much all of my larva right now to go into drones, which is a bad idea. You should not do this if you value your sanity as a Zerg player, but I'm going to play a little bit into the greed, and now I'm going to start making...
Under attack.
Yeah, because I see he's just got the spawning pool.
More overlords required.
We'll go into fast-ish layer off the back of this, and then we're going to build our little wall up here.
Queen birth successful. Evolution. Swarm forces under attack.
Okay, yeah, so here comes the Lynx.
Command unacceptable. Must spawn more.
Oh my Christ almighty. Okay, well. Good news, bad news. That was a lot of Banelings. is the immediate bad news there. The good news is they didn't actually kill anything. Anything of real worth. Basically everything that was there at the wall, they didn't kill the Roach Warren, so I've still got that. And yeah, I could go into 1-1 off the back of that.
Vespine. Additional. Newly birthed queen. Insufficient Vespine gas. Need more Vespine gas.
Just fucking. Okay.
Forces under attack.
I did not send them that far into it, but okay.
Birth insufficient Vespine gas. Additional Vespine gas required. cluster. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient overlords. Enemy assault sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
Okay, yeah, sure. Keep going for him, buddy.
Overlords required.
You are welcome to keep doing so.
Mutation complete. Swarm. Exhausted.
How does he have this many resources? Like,
Swarm forces under attack.
how does he have this many resources is my question. Like,
Mineral field depleted.
well, I gotta get off my 2 bases right now. Like right now.
Swarm forces under attack. Need more Vespine gas. Command. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster expended. Must spawn more overlords. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
Oh, I just have +2, and he doesn't.
Swarm forces under attack.
Very reasonable microplay. I'm big fan of the things that he tried to do here. But I had +2 and he didn't. Okay. That was not bad. That was not bad on his part. What? The fuck? What the fuck? What? No. What the fuck? No. What? No. What? No. What? What? What the fuck is this? Blizzard! 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 What is this? Blizzard, what is this? What is this prank? What is this joke? What is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Blizzard, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Blizzard, I'm not playing. Blizzard. Blizzard, this is not okay. Blizzard. Blizzard, this is not okay. What is that? No. This is a joke, right? That's a joke, right? This is a joke rank that you've given to me as like a prank, right? What is that? What is that number? I'm, I'm sorry, I can't fathom this. 3100 MMR! 3100 MMR! What is this? I, I, I can't even, what is, I skip diamond? What is this? I don't know how to explain this. I haven't gotten better. I haven't gotten faster. I haven't gotten smarter. I'm peeling off layers upon layers of rust, and it's like, hey, do you want to be at the top of the bell curve? Do you want to be like above This isn't real. This isn't real, right? This is not a real rank, right? What's happened to ladder? Hold on, no, I have to. Ladder distribution. The American region. In which Master represents currently. What is this? The top 20% worldwide currently. There's no way that's real. There's a bug, right? There's a bug and too many people are getting into Masters, right? This is a fake number. This is a fake number. Like, this is a fake number. Like, no, it's just, I'll just look up. Bring up American Seraph. My 1v1 ladder on ranked for the win. Okay, this is... It has me in... No. It's not right. That's not right. Something is wrong with ladder right now. It's just not right. It had, like, I'm looking at my MMR. It is solidly within the diamond, like, MMR range, which would be fine, right? I'd be okay with that. Diamond MMR is higher than I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna place into gold today. Diamond I would live by. I am like smack dab in the middle of what Diamond MMR. And like. And for some reason I'm in Master. For some reason it's put me in Master 3. I cannot fathom that they've put me this high. I can't fathom it. It doesn't make any sense to me. No. 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 Right? No. Guess I have to play more. I see. I was gonna play my placements, and I was gonna change my stream name to like put my rank in it. I can't put masters. I can't put masters on there. I I do not believe enough that I've been sorted correctly. Something is wrong with. Someone check the sorting hat. Someone wake up Blizzard. It's taking so long to find a match. it's real. It really thinks that I have 3100 MMR. When I encountered like when I gave that speech at the beginning of the stream, like, you know, the difference between being moderately good and actually decent at the game, like my end goal was like master. And it's got me there now. It's got me there.
More minerals required.
Random. Stop. 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 Stop it. Please. Stop it. Stop inflating my ego. It's big enough. It's big enough. You were in a provisional state. I don't... I have to keep playing. And if I keep winning... Oh my god, no, Peter. Peter, buddy, pal, Peter. Peter, please. Tell me that I'm not... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God almighty. They really think I'm up here, huh? Oh, this goes above being good at video games. This is a crime. Okay, this is someone with actual MMR this time. They're a real person. They're not just in their placements. Like, oh.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient.
This goes above being decent at video games. Like, this is... Like, I'm so certain a crime has been committed here. There's somebody... There's somebody who should be a Masters right now who got placed into Platinum and, like, into, like, Gold and Platinum, and Blizzard just got the paperwork backwards. Like, that's what's happened here. Like... I'm gonna be in some weird rom-com where, like, I have to meet the person who accidentally got my rank, and then we do, like, an enemies to lovers arc. Like, this is what's happening. I'm being pranked. It's not April Fool's, right? It's April 5th. This is not an out-of-season April Fool's prank, you know? Like, like, what's happened? What's happening? Also, there was, like, no fanfare to getting ranked? I seem to recall there being fanfare. The fact that there wasn't fanfare also makes me question the fucking legitimacy of my own ranking. So no scout yet. Talking about the game again. No scout makes me a wee bit nervous. I'm gonna make a couple of safeties lanes I'm gonna see that he's got his racks in the right spot, so actually things should be pretty fine.
Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah, here's the Reaper. Honestly, I didn't even know that Reaper plays were like still a thing in modern StarCraft.
Swarm forces under attack. Must spawn more overlords.
Playing against actual fucking harassment play, like someone actually knows how to fucking harass.
Evolved. Newly birthed queen ready. More overlords required.
So he's got his natural up. So this feels very standard again. This feels like a very standard play cycle, which makes me want to go into roaches again, because I'm not terribly concerned about anything super cheesy happening. If anything, it makes me also want to take my expansion.
Command unacceptable.
I'm gonna make a swell of lings because I'm kind of worried about like Hellion run-bys or drops or something like that. In fact, speaking of drops, I'm gonna put down spores. Oh, I didn't build a hive. Or not even hive, fucking lair.
Must be morphed on creep. Insufficient overlords.
So roaches are super supply inefficient, which well, here's gonna be very necessary. I think the game plan here is okay. So he's doing mines, doing mine drops.
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh, he's doom dropping. Okay. Okay, that's really pleasant for me.
Drones under attack.
Yeah, that was literally my units just decided not to attack the Widow mine, and I lost. Like that is what happened right there. And also my roach is not coming to join the fight. That's a little tilting. I felt like I did pretty well there. I'm so used to there being more like fanfare with the ranks, and it's not giving it to me. No fanfare. You don't get any fucking fanfare for making it into masters. This is another Zerg player.
More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Insufficient.
So knowing that this is a Zerg play, I'm still gonna do my pretty standard build here, going into Roaches and try and win in the mid game. But I'm gonna play again just defensively because Zerg tends to be a bit of a knife fight. It's
More minerals.
very much a situation where just like if I micro wrong, I can just this is a good choke here. This right here because I can do the very standard like 2 evos and a Roachborn there. Without too much issue.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required. Not enough minerals.
And I'm not seeing anything come across the map yet, which is good news for me. It's bad news for me.
Must be morphed on creep. Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
I really underestimated how long that was going to take me.
Newly birthed queen ready. Queen birth successful.
Okay, more excitement than I would like at the beginning of a game. I kind of lost the drone there because I didn't build it early enough, but we're fine.
Not
Everything's
enough minerals.
everything is fine.
More
I'm gonna build my
minerals
second
required.
queen. I guess my third queen technically.
Swarm forces insufficient attack energy. Mineral
Make a couple extra
quantity
OVs because
insufficient.
I'm gonna need them.
Swarm forces under attack.
Saw a big plume there.
Newly birthed queen ready. Not enough minerals. Evolution complete. Not enough energy.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's the level of skill that I'm kind of expecting for myself. Which is to say, none at all. Just no skill.
Under attack.
That's the way I expect games to be going at this rate. Zerg again was also like, in my defense, Zerg was always one of my my weaker sets. Like, oh, it's Peter again. Is Peter just gonna insta quit against us again? Yep, yep, yep. All right. It's good to know that like two of our like 6 wins have just been against Peter, just being like, I don't like what race I rolled. Both times Peter has rolled Zerg and just quit out. God, it's not gonna fix itself, is it? I'm so...
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Should pay more attention to my fucking starting thing, because I, once again, don't know what race I'm playing against. It's the ballad of the day. It's just, Angie doesn't pay attention to her fucking starting thing.
Enough minerals.
And as a result, she has no fucking idea what she's doing. I remember there being a way you could check. I don't remember the way to check, though. We're gonna... There's, like, no Protoss. Oh, there's Protoss. So we're just gonna take our nitro in a bit of a weird spot, because of course can't take it the place that I want to take it because there's shit blocking it now.
Additional Vespene gas required.
So we're off to a weird start. We're gonna hope that they're not like cannoning my natural there.
Newly birthed queen ready.
Hello, Mira.
Swarm forces under attack. Not enough energy. Queen birth successful. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient energy. Newly birthed.
I'm so glad that like I come back
Under attack.
and I'm playing against a fucking Protoss after so long, and the first thing I run up against is a cannon rush. That's so funny to me.
Unacceptable.
Okay, so with that dealt with, now we are going to do what we do best and just make a plume of stuff.
Must spawn more minerals required.
Just making a Stargate, which could very well be Void Rays. In which case, this Roachborn is actually just a profound waste of money.
Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient overlords.
Oh, it's an Oracle. Okay, well,
Swarm forces under
I have defenses
attack.
against that, so not a big deal.
Swarm forces under attack. Morphed on creep. Not enough minerals.
I need to ramp up my mineral production something fierce, because save K-Back gives you miss more wins. You missed me getting into Masters somehow, I think, because I don't know how I did that one myself. Fucking love oracles, man.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals. More overlords required. Mineral field depleted. Swarm has evolved. Not enough minerals. Command unacceptable. Mineral cluster expended.
Fucking, I don't know where to go from here, tech-wise. I guess. Hydras?
Mineral quantity insufficient.
It's been so long since I've played against fucking Protoss that I have absolutely no clue what I'm actually doing.
Unacceptable.
I'm not gonna fall for that one again.
Must spawn more overlords.
And then we're gonna throw these at the opponent. We're just gonna throw these at the opponent and see what happens.
Queen birth successful.
We're playing a bit too slow for my own tastes, you know?
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mutation complete. Evolution complete. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient Vespene gas. Need more Vespene gas. Mineral field exhausted. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm forces under attack. Newly birthed queen ready.
Where's the new queen at?
Queen birth successful. Swarm forces under attack.
I am in a really bad position.
Unacceptable.
Because I have
Spun.
pretty decent upgrades, but like I am not at all keeping up with my opponent here, and it keeps getting away. Oh, thank God, it's fucking dead.
More minerals required. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm has evolved. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under unacceptable.
I don't know how to deal with Protoss. Protoss was always my worst matchup. So this is what I expect. This is what I expect when the game's like, you're a master. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. I'm not a master. Like, this is This is what I expect. I am fully expecting to just like continue to derank down into diamond. Because basically anything that isn't a free win is just not gonna be a win for me. So that's I expect that. Ah, fuck my leg. Shit. I don't have any idea how to fight Protoss. They're my weakest matchup by far, and the way I used to fight them was a very specific like two base all in timing, and either I won off the back of that or I lost the whole game, and there was like never any in between.
More minerals required.
I need to stop looking at my other fucking monitor when the game is getting ready because I'm just I'm always missing. Always missing the matchup. I am. Oh man, I am so bad. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up in chat. Wonder why I kick my ass so soundly in Comedy of Heroes. It's weird though, cause like I haven't gotten any better at RTS games over the years. Like I've continued to watch competitive StarCraft, and that's it's a pro. It's so we're playing against another Protoss.
Command unacceptable. Command unacceptable.
So it's another Protoss game. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more aggressive this time. I think it's kind of the play that I'm gonna go for here.
Additional Vespene gas required. Queen Birth. Command unacceptable.
We've got Twilight. It's going to an early Twilight, so I do think, yeah, I think we're gonna tech up to Roaches off the back of like 2 gas and 40 supply on 2 bases, take the third, and then do a Roach attack. I think is the plan.
Insufficient energy. Newly birthed queen ready.
Start our second gas even right now.
Queen. Mineral quantity insufficient. Must be more
Connection Overlord. I'm going to start recovering minerals at this point, so that's good. Send you over here because you're now an honorary, like, queen. And we're gonna scout my opponent's thirds.
Need more Vespine gas.
I think we're gonna need... Yeah, we're gonna need extras here.
Command must be morphed on creep. Swarm forces under attack.
So nothing sus. This is shaping up to be a very respectable game that I'm gonna ruin.
Required. Enemy assaulting drones. Swarm forces under attack. More minerals required. Evolution complete.
Oh. He had DTs. Okay. I should have, honestly, I should have seen the early Twilight and suspected that. But I didn't, so I lose. Please just fucking D-rank me already, a video game. Please stop holding this. What's weird is my rank keeps going up as I lose MMR. Is there just something weird with the ladder happening where just everybody's losing MMR right now? Like... The early Twilight should have set me off. That's an annoying loss, because that's a loss that I could have very easily avoided.
Mineral quantity.
Had I been paying attention. Had I, like, thought about the Twilight and I was, like, prepared for it, that's a very easy, like, defend. If I built spores and everything else I needed to defend, and instead of just, like, going really hard on the economy. Early Twilight's too scary. He had it there in the front. It's like he wanted me to see it, so... I'm going to moderately beat myself up over that one. He had a lot of DTs too, which was the very funny thing. If I had been ready, that was an easy game win. Because DTs, of course, are very fleshy and very vulnerable. And the amount of DTs he put into it so early is just the fucking, like, you're just crossing your fingers and just like, please don't have detection, right? Like, if I had detection, that was an instant loss for him. Alright, we're playing against another Zerg player. Which means I'm just gonna save this larva to make lings. Gonna reposition my guys here a little bit to buff for anything sneaky. No, he goes to base, and and he's making a queen from it just like I am. So nothing particularly spooky. Just gonna drone up with what I have then.
Newly birthed queen. Insufficient Vespine gas. Swarm forces under attack. More minerals required. More overlords required. Queen birth successful. Evolution complete. Swarm forces under attack. Must spawn more overlords. Command unacceptable.
God, fucking. Ah! CVT is such a fucking knife fight. It's so fucking, like. It's so tense!
Overlords required.
And then shit like that happens where my fucking Zerglings aren't on. Ah! 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 Sorry. Oh my god. Please, please re-rank me. I'm tired of just like chain losing.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
If I'm losing against people who are like genuinely on my skill level, like that doesn't bother me too much. You know, it happens, right? Like, but like I feel like I've been put up against an impossible colossus of like, yeah, no, we think that you're masters, and I'm like, I'm not. Please have me playing against like golds and plats because that's my actual skill level, you know.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
This is another Terran. They did GLHF, but they did it before the like load screen was done. So I don't know why I started an Overlord there instead of my spawning pool.
More minerals required. Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
I'm gonna do a cheeky little scout. I'm gonna do a cheeky little, like, just kind of take a look around. So my opener's already kind of fucked. And I want to scout to make sure I don't fall further behind.
Additional Vespine gas required.
Pretty standard opener. Tech lab on a, I think going into a factory.
Drones under attack.
There's one Reaper. I'm not too concerned about the Reaper. That's, I could fight one of those off, you know? Like, I lose the drone, but I'm fine with that.
Enemy assaulting drones. Newly birthed queen ready. Must spawn more overlords.
Oh,
Insufficient overlords. Swarm has evolved. Vest Queen birth successful. More minerals required. Not enough minerals.
just lost that Reaper for nothing.
Must
I'm
be
happy to take that
birthed
advantage.
queen.
Also allows me to keep my secrets of what I'm doing down here. Not that it's terribly important at the moment. He's building another racks in the wall and a whole bunch of supply depots.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
We're gonna build another
More
Another-
minerals required. Command unacceptable.
another boy. Gonna build another boy. We're gonna focus a little bit on creep spread this game because I have been
Not
sleeping on it hard. So we're going to focus ourselves in on that a little bit, because I've basically been connecting my thirds, and then just completely ignoring creep spread, which I shouldn't do. Creep is like one of the most powerful mechanics in all of StarCraft 2, actually. They're also playing behind. I need Ravagers. Thank you. I had the idea to build the profile picture like this on the thing, and I was like, that's kind of a neat idea, and I just kind of went for it, and I think it came out really nice looking.
command unacceptable.
I'm gonna need Ravagers as well.
Mutation complete.
I need more gas, I think. I'm gonna be making Ravagers, I need more gas.
Insufficient
So I don't have...
Swarm forces under attack. Additional Vespine gas required. Need more Vespine gas.
Gonna work on two.
Vespine gas required.
When will I be promoted from PNG tuber? At least 2 weeks from now. Like at the minimum, it's gonna be at least 2 more weeks. I don't actually have anything in stone yet. I contacted my model maker and I was like, I know we're kind of in a weird part here where you can't really give me concrete updates because you're just rigging. And they said to me that they would have an update for me in like 2 weeks. So we're gonna go for a 2-2 timing here.
Field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack.
I didn't expect there to be a planetary. So that's neat. I was kind of just gonna stage there and then
Expended.
kind of wait for things to happen. And he had a planetary fortress there, which is just a free kill for me. And once 2-2 finishes up here, we're just gonna pile in.
Swarm forces under attack.
We're gonna wait for the stem to run out here as well.
Mutation complete.
That was a bad engagement on my part.
Command unacceptable.
Oh, that was fine. That was fine. Okay, that was... yeah, okay. I guess I win. Do I get to the Cloud District very often? No, but I go to your mom's house every night. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Something... This person is significantly... yeah, see... That's... Something is up with the ladder system. Haven't seen me lose a game yet? I promise you I've been losing. I have been losing. This is so weird, like... I played against that dude, like, definitely better than Bronze, and in fact is an M3 just like I am. Yeah, I mentioned that, Rhodes. I don't know how this happened, but it thinks that I'm a master. Like, it thinks not only that I'm a master, but I'm the top 25 of my division right now. Like, I'm within, like, a couple of wins of going up, even though I'm 7-6. Like, I started, when I got placed, I had 3,300 MMR. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, though. You say it makes sense, but, like, this doesn't make sense, right? This made plenty of sense right here, because this, I played, like, maybe 40 games in this season, and then I played 400 in this season, right? This makes sense. This little jump here makes a lot of sense to me. And then I played like another 30 rounds in this one, and then I kept playing a little bit, right? And then I stopped playing for years. Like, this is something's up. Something is up with the ladder system. You do not just go from playing, like, in this season I played, like, less than 50 matches. And I ended in Plat 1, skipping all the way past Diamond to Masters. I'll take it. I'll take being a Masters. Because, like, that's the point that I can consider myself good at the video game. But I'm not convinced that this is real Masters. Something is up with the ladder system this season. Like, I'm like looking at the ladder, like okay, so like I'm gonna link this in chat, right? This site is not very accurate anymore because the API is not great, but like this is my career MMR change, right? Across, like, since I played in like 2015, and it has my MMR solidly in like low diamond. But for some reason I'm wearing a master's badge. Like, that is the part that's confusing me, right? I'm gonna put this up for the VOD too, because I'm gonna put this VOD up eventually. Here, I have to. Yeah, like this is what I linked to chat here, and this is I'm just gonna do it. Actually no, hold on. I gotta get the right, like, thing up without any of all my other tags. Yeah, like this right here, this makes sense to me, right? You have all the way back here. This is just legacy, so this is not even my early stuff, right? Like, this is a surprising, like, jump right here. Yeah, I played 8 games in this season, of which 6 were losses, and I still placed in Platinum back in 2020, right? This represents 4 losses into Gold. This is like 6-2. Like, I did not play a whole lot in these seasons. And, like, for whatever reason, like, I'm here now, right? If we go by, where's it at? Yeah, like, if we look at the world leaderboards, what I'm curious about right here is, this is like the end of last season, right? And then you go into this season, and somehow Masters has gone from representing like the top 5 to 10% of the community to representing the top 20. Right? Like, something's up with the season. There's something fucky's going on right here. I don't quite know what it is, and I'm gonna have to refund Mirror her points because I didn't see the challenge to not swear, but I don't know what else to, like, say. Something is up. I would take being Diamond, right? I would gladly take being Diamond. I can't trust what the ladder is saying to me right now. Because, like, I do not believe this rank. I don't believe this rank. And there was no fanfare either. It was just like, your placements are over, and normally, like, it pulls the screen out, and then, like, it does the big, like, animation. It's like, you placed in Master 3, but, like, it didn't, right? It was just like, at the end of the game, it's like, oh, you're Master 3. And I'm like, oh, what? Oh, what? Huh? What? Like, there was no fanfare to it. Oh, pet the cat. Come here, kitty. Oh, I know. I woke her up and she's not very happy about that. Come here. There you go. Go back to sleep now. I have to do request queue here. I completed petting the cat. I did not complete the no cursing. One of these days, I'm going to complete the no cursing challenge, and then it's all going to be downhill from there. So something is up with the ladder. And I don't really know what it is. We're going to keep playing some more because screw it, right? I'm going to be playing this like all week as well. Right, like this is not going to be the last day that I'm going to be streaming this, but I really have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to be back in like 10 minutes after I do that, and I do a bit of stretching, and then we're going to go for like another couple hours. So if that's I think that's the plan. So we will be right back. Welcome back, gamers. So I did look this up. I looked this up because I was very curious, and yeah, I couldn't find anything specific on like the Team Liquid forums or even the subreddit about matchmaking placements being broken. But according to a site that scrapes the API for like MMR placements, my seed here at 3038 here would put me at the top end of Platinum 1, right? And I don't know why I'm here and it's given me this. I don't understand that. I don't understand what they did to the ranking system that made this possible, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm excited to like D-rank proper because I am definitely not a Masters 3. I am where I anticipated myself being at about a Platinum 1 or 2 on like the high end. So that mystery is solved. I'm sure like the 3 StarCraft developers left are working around the clock to fix the system, you know, to fix the system. Playing against randoms. There's a lot of randoms on the ladder. Like,
Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required. Must spawn more overlords.
so with that mystery solved, I can go back to enjoying the fact that I'm just going to lose to Masters for the rest of the day. We'll just live with that truth, you know.
Not enough minerals.
Bizarre coincidence. Like, it's just, I don't understand how it works, you know? Like, I'm not a game developer. I'm not gonna give Blizzard shit for having stuff be weird, but it's very weird, and honestly feels like a bit of a bug. Like, I'm gonna throw it on here. I still don't know what I'm playing against, so... we're playing against another Zerg player. Okay. This time, at least, I saw they were playing randoms. At least this time, I was able to correctly identify the matchup before the game told me. Right? Like, or it wasn't the game telling me and me just not paying attention. It was an actual like. Thank you, Rhodes. I do hope to continue like winning the video game, but I have my doubts. So he's taken his base as kind of expected. We're gonna put one overlord there, actually, and put the other one there.
Queen birth successful. Newly birthed queen ready. Queen birth successful. Swarm forces combat attack unacceptable.
I can't play Zerg. I can't play Zerg. If my opponent draws it to a knife fight, I lose. That's just kind of where I play, right? 305 APM. Fuck me, dude. You really don't have to overcompensate that hard. Like, that is too much APM for the first 5 minutes of a game. Oh, when are you gonna learn, Angie? You can't greed. Fucking watch me. I'll greed all I want. I'll greed because I don't know any other build orders, frankly. Oh, it's the same fucking dude. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna play a little bit more defensive this time, because if I was this guy, I would take me as an easy mark at this point, right?
Mineral quantity
That's how I would have read that
insufficient.
fight, as being like, oh, this person's a pushover, right? So I'm gonna play a little bit more defensive
Quantity
this time.
insufficient.
We're still gonna go with very standard,
Insufficient.
a very standard opener of hatch gas pool, but we're not gonna drone as hard as we did last time. In fact, we're gonna actually remember to make the hatchery, because I sure as shit didn't.
Command unacceptable. Not enough minerals.
Retain the larva for now. And just immediately turn them into lings once the pool comes up. Cybercore and a gateway. Basically impossible to read anything off of that alone. Two gates, chrono boosting out what I could only assume to be gateway units, or warp gate even.
Queen birth successful. Newly birthed queen. More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient.
So he went gates before Nexus because he's still long distance mining there.
Not enough.
Critical second.
Swarm
Gas.
forces under attack. Queen birth successful. More evolution complete.
Prepare for the swell here.
Not enough minerals.
We're also going to throw down
Unacceptable.
spores because super fast warp gate could be just aggro play. It could also be cheese play.
More minerals required. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. More minerals required.
So it's a pretty calm game. So far, at least.
Newly birthed. Insufficient overlords.
So we're making our swell. We're getting +1/+1. Plus Glial is all gonna be done around the same time.
Evolved drones under attack.
And I'm getting cheesed. And I'm getting cheesed. And I'm getting cheesed.
Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient. Queen birth successful.
Where did he warp those in from? He's got immortals.
Swarm forces under attack. Required. Not enough. Quantity insufficient. Command unacceptable. More minerals required. Swarm forces under attack. Not not enough minerals. Mineral field exhausted. Mineral quantity insufficient. Creep tumor under attack. More overlords required. Must spawn more overlords. Mineral field depleted. Mutation complete.
Fucking
Command.
my Baneling nest got canceled because I got distracted. Ugh. Ah.
Swarm forces under attack.
I'm so bad. 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 I'm so fucking bad at this game. It's not even funny. So bad at this game. It's not even funny. I deserve to derank. Please derank me. I'm so tired of playing people who are way better than I am. Please. Oh my god, this dude's randoming and still doing better than I can. And I just, like... Oh. Mm. That's the thing, is I don't know where the game, like, goes. I have a very good understanding of, like, the mid-game, but once, like, my opponent gets out, like, high-tech units, I don't have the transition off of Roaches, like, well played out at all. And until I get that down to, like, a science, until I actually prove that I know how to transition off of Roaches, I'm just gonna keep eating losses. Because, like, Roaches are a dead-end tech. And I remember when I was really good, I would skip Roaches entirely. I would do Lingbane early game into a Hydra transition, and, like, that was my playstyle. And I did pretty fucking well with that. And I just don't know how to transition out of Roaches. Like, that technology has just been lost to me entirely. I think this is the game where I try and prove that I can exist in a world without Roaches. I think Roaches are a crutch that I'm leaning on too hard, you know?
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
And the sooner I get off of Roaches, the
Insufficient.
sooner I break that habit, the better I'm going to develop as a player. I'm not going to get anywhere doing plays like that. So I think the play now instead is we skip Roaches, and where we've normally been making Roach born around, like, the 40 supply mark, we're going to make a Baneling nest instead. We're going to force ourselves to play with higher APM units that require a little bit more finesse.
Quantity.
Not because that's, like, a good way to learn the game, but because Roach play just isn't working out for me. You know? Like, I think it's especially because I like fucking I didn't play much when Ravagers were a thing either, right? And like Ravagers are important to that as well. Go and I mess this up again. And I just don't know how to like put roaches into my army. I don't know how to put Ravagers into my army, rather, you know? Like... Pretty standard opener from the opponent. Nothing spooky. See, he started a base, so I probably should have turned that first plume into drones, but actually looking at this, I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because now I'm gonna have Zerglings to fight off the Reaper.
Newly birthed queen.
Missed my Overlord timing as well off the back of that. Make a couple extra just so I don't supply block myself till I get enough.
Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient energy. Newly birthed queen ready.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna... First start another queen. And then... With that on the way, we're gonna make a Baneling Nest.
Not enough minerals. More minerals required.
So we're not seeing anything particularly technical. We're seeing some Hellions and Marines, which is fine.
Must be morphed on creep. Queen birth successful. Command unacceptable.
Just float a metric ass ton of units of minerals there for a second because I'm not paying attention to it. I'm thinking, right? Like
Energy. More
and that is true sign that I am as rusty as I claim to be, because instead of doing, I'm thinking, right? Was I not rusty? I wouldn't be thinking about anything. I would just be building, but I'm not. I am like very purposefully thinking ahead a little bit, because it's just not as natural as it once was. What the fuck is it? It's XQ, that's right.
Swarm forces under attack. Must be morphed on creep. Evolution complete. insufficient overlords. Mineral quantity insufficient. Must be morphed on creep. Must spawn more. Need more. Additional Vespene gas
I
required.
don't have nearly enough gas. Okay. Pushed him off.
More Vespene gas. Swarm mineral cluster expended. Sequences spun. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. More minerals required. Insufficient Vespene gas. Additional Vespene gas. Mineral cluster. Insufficient Vespene gas. Command unacceptable. Additional Vespene gas required. Mineral field. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Sorry, there's not a lot to talk about right now. I'm just kind of crossing my T's and dotting my I's because I think this is the win or lose push here. And I think pushing into all of those tanks there was not the route to go.
Unacceptable.
So how am I gonna push this? Cause it's got like all these choke points, and I don't really know how to engage it. Aside from Greater Spire, I guess. I guess that's how I push this. Is with fucking brutes.
Field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack.
Well, I'm not gonna let him set up there.
Creep tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack.
Oh,
Under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Command unacceptable.
oh man.
Not enough minerals.
Hi, thanks for hanging out. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to ravel my way through a game that I have not played in just ages. And, doing a bit of a piss poor job of it.
Required mineral cluster expended. Queen birth successful. Not enough minerals.
The Greater Spire is still finishing. I just want the Greater Spire, because I want to make brutes.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Creep tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack.
How's it going? Bad. I'm losing a lot. I'm losing a lot of games. For some reason, the game put me at an MMR, like... It put me at an MMR and a rank just way above where I actually am, and I'm losing a lot. Like, I feel comfortable if this icon here was Plat 3 and not Masters 3, that'd be fine, right? But, like, I just... Like, I can't keep up. It's been so long. It's been so long since I played and not just, like, watched games that I don't know how to, like, continue the game. You know? Like, as you can see, I know the first, like, 5 minutes pretty well, and then everything past that it's a mystery. It's just an absolute mystery at that point. Even with better upgrades, I fall off. I fall off so badly. Because I think to myself, like, I'm done, right? It's time to, like, play the game, right? And then I neglect my macro play from that point forward. And so, like, I think... I wanted to go for, like, another hour. I think I'm going to go for another half hour, and then I'm just going to have to, like, call it and study, because... I am not making much ground here, you know? Like, the fact that the game thinks that I'm, like, top 11 in my division, despite being, like, negative, is just, like, how does this work? Like I am... And 2 of these wins, by the way, are fake wins. They are wins against a guy named Peter, who plays randoms, and apparently just, like, quits when he doesn't get a race that he wants. Which is wild. But, like, 2 of them were, he surrendered before I even, like, got into the game. Right? So, this is more like 5 and 9. I have, like, a 2-to-1 loss ratio, basically. So I think partially because I did bad prep and I didn't like eat before.
More minerals.
I didn't eat before I started. I'm very hungry.
Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
So I'm just like, I think the combination of me being hungry and me just being unbelievably rusty. I'm coming back to StarCraft tomorrow because I do want to be a legitimate master one day, but I'm not gonna get there like today. Like, oh no, I had a lot of fun winning the games that like I actually won. Those were great experiences. I did this spiel at the beginning of the stream, but like there's nobody here. I played this game. I've been a fan of the competitive scene basically since it's existed. Like all the way back in like 2013. I've seen it all, you know. And in college, I played quite a bit competitively, and got to like high platinum, which back in the day was like the top quarter of all players. And like that was fun. That was fun being that good. And then I just kind of stopped playing for a very, very, very long time. Came back 2 years ago, replaced in like platinum after like 4 games, and just then have not done much since then. And that's just kind of been the story of how it's been going. I once again have no idea what race I'm playing against here. I have no idea because I was too busy thinking. Instead of like acting, you know. And I think that is I mentioned this like less than an hour ago, but I think that is the most definitive proof that I am not necessarily, it's a lot. It's not that like I'm bad per se. It is evidence of extreme rust that I am spending a lot of my time thinking about my plays instead of just like doing them. Right, I've lost all of the reflex. Okay, I'm playing against a Protoss. I'm gonna play this a little bit aggressively because I don't like playing against... I don't like Protoss.
Queen birth successful.
So I'm gonna read into this pretty hard. Unless, of course, they're not taking a Nexus, in which case I'm gonna... Okay, they've already taken their second Nexus, okay.
More overlords required.
We're gonna take our second casts here.
Newly birthed queen ready. Swarm has evolved.
I will always remember in the fucking immortal words of End Control, fucking lasers, man. Like, it's not even that Protoss are like broken or anything. I don't have anything against Protoss from like a design perspective. especially now that they've, like, Void Rays got nerfed in the last patch. It is entirely the emotional feeling of, I hate Protoss Death Ball. I don't like losing the Protoss Death Ball, I don't like seeing Protoss Death Ball, and I don't know how to play against Protoss Death Ball.
Swarm forces under attack.
And this dude is going Voids. Or at least a Void, which is bad for me, because I was gonna go fucking Roaches.
Must spawn more overlords.
I guess my real
Sufficient.
only hope here is to still just commit into the plan, because I don't.
Required.
This is where the lack of knowledge definitely starts showing its head. Is like, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, well, I know he's making Void Rays. I guess I commit Roaches anyways, even though Roaches are really bad against Void Rays. I guess I'll make Ravagers and try and incorporate them, even though I literally just said that, like, I shouldn't be doing that, but I don't want to lose to fucking Protoss on, like, 2 base again.
Not enough minerals.
I figured, yeah, Ravagers was probably the...
Gas.
I don't... That's the thing, it's like, I understand, yeah, it's the Rust League, it really is. I used to be reasonably good at the game, but, like, there's such a large disconnect between the knowledge that I used to have and the knowledge that I have now. When I played a lot, I played during pods, and, like, half the games and strategies just didn't exist back then, right? Like, you didn't have to deal with stuff like that, and as a result, God, I'm running on, like, the vaguest sense of autopilot, you know? Yeah, I think Queens is definitely the right call for home defense. And then try and see if they're making a third, keep them up the third, like... He just walk right into that absolute trap. I should have committed, you're probably right. Gonna wait until I have my army kind of rebuilt here, and I'm definitely gonna commit this time, like...
Command unacceptable. Mineral field depleted.
Nope, definitely not the command I want to do. The good news, the good news is, 1, he has no batteries, 2, I don't think he's committed to a third. If he has here, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah, the third here is an obvious pressure point that I'm gonna apply to here.
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under
See, like, this is where it just gets, like, very obvious that, like, I haven't played in ages. Is my micromanaging skill is really bad as well.
sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
I need to... There's so many things I need to do. I don't even think I could beat him at this point. Like, my skills as a player, I don't even think I could beat him. Because he's got a composition that I lack critical knowledge on how to defeat in the modern age, you know?
Command unacceptable.
Is it gonna be cringe to watch? No, I'm totally certain of that. Like,
Creep tumor under attack.
thank you for attacking the very scary rocks there.
Command unacceptable.
And this is again where the critical lack of knowledge like comes to place. Like, what do I go from here? Do I go air? I don't.
Exhausted.
Yeah. They're the counter deployeds. I should have put a base down ages ago. I mean, this is just a loss. Like, uh, Protoss is a race that I've always had difficulty building against. Genuinely lost to bronze. Like, I don't like once again. I don't deserve this rank. I don't know why they put me up here. I don't know why I've got a master. I've never been even close to masters before. I'm fine continuing just to play 1v1. I appreciate the offer, and I appreciate the hints where they come through, but like, I'm never gonna get better at 1v1 unless I just continue to play 1v1. Like, I am perfectly fine with D-ranking. I'm perfectly fine with going down ranks, you know, humiliating myself in front of Twitch TV. That's a natural part of learning, you know? It took me like, when I first started playing the game, it took me like 100 games to like really get confident in my own skills again, and it takes me another 100. Like, it's fine. if anything, this works out for me. I gotta stream something tomorrow, so.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
Oh, I forgot the geology. And the fucking overlay. Jesus Christ. Slipping. I'm slipping. I haven't even been on for 4 hours and I'm slipping. How am I ever gonna endure doing like 6 hours of this at one point? Like.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Like I got, I think we're playing against Terrans, I'm pretty sure. Like I've mentioned this before, uh, fucking back when I was learning, Protoss was always my weakest matchup. Zerg as a knife fight, I was kind of decent at. Uh, and Protoss, I think, is just going to continue to be the weak point for me until I continue to lose against them. Because towards the end of me playing in college, I just got tired of fighting Protoss. And instead of trying to learn how to beat them, I just invested. I just completely invested in, like,
Queen birth successful.
a 2-base all-in play.
Birthed queen ready.
And, yeah, that was my build.
Swarm forces under attack.
Was a 2-base Roach all-in, and either I killed them in the first 8 minutes, or I lost. I lost the whole game. Like, and that was the build order for a very long time for me.
Swarm forces under attack.
So I've never learned how to, like, kill Protoss particularly well, and a lot of my skills against Terran was back when Lingbane Muta was the play, right? Like,
Queen birth successful. Evolution complete. Command unacceptable.
let me out. Get owned.
Must be morphed on creep. More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Required. Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. More minerals required. Newly birthed.
Okay, definitely want to get Hydras, because I don't have, like, any ranged shit yet.
Queen's birth successful.
Oh, there's a lip there. Okay, never mind. I lose. I lose, because I'm not paying attention! Because I'm not paying attention, I lose!
Drones under attack.
Fuck me, Liberators are so much stronger than they used to be. What the fuck? I can't. I can't. I'm so on tilt today. I'm, like, so on tilt for getting placed high and then losing 10 games in a row. Oh, man. I would have preferred being placed in gold. than being placed this high and then just lose like 10 games in a row. It's genuinely putting me on tilt. Fucking hell. Ah. Ranks are so fucked. There's it's just like how are ranks this fucked? 2800 in Bronze League. Rank is so fucked right now, I guess. So I just can't take any of that for granted. Yeah, like this sucks. This all sucks right here. Started pretty fine and then just loss. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. I wanted to go even longer, but like I'm too on tilt to continue playing right now. I'm critically aware of that. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see some of y'all again tomorrow. We're gonna be back for StarCraft for sure tomorrow. I'm not chickening out in any kind of way. It's just like I'm hungry and I'm too on tilt because I need to do some reading. Like very clearly, I'm gonna leave this and I'm gonna like go watch the fucking Cats series. Who was it who does like the bronze to plat series every like season? I'm gonna do that one, and I'm just gonna like do some light reading material while like cook spaghetti or something. And then we'll be back again tomorrow, starting around like hopefully I'll actually get started on time because I won't be able to forget the prep that I did today because it's all prep now. We'll be starting around like 3 p.m. Central and just run for like another 5 hours instead of the shallow, paltry 3 pull today. But yeah, thank you all for coming out, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.